prepared for.
The Eddie Block Show, yeah. Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block Films,
Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie
Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show. What's up? Let's see if anybody's popped over yet. I'm gonna keep playing my song until y'all do, just so you guys know. We're gonna keep playing the song. I'm on the MacBook Pro.
You watching Eddie Block?
I don't want that microphone.
You watching Eddie Block? Eddie Block Show, Eddie Block, Eddie Block, you watching Eddie Block, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block, Eddie Block Film Show. Yeah, we watching Eddie, getting facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and unload. Patriots prepared for the Eddie Block Show, Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films, Eddie Block, Eddie Block Films.
Why does it look like shit? I don't know. It does look kind of weird, huh? Let's see. It does look pretty weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. What's up, Nagasaki? What's up, Cajun? What's up, Muse? What's up, Jim Bob? How the heck you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Right behind me, you guys can't see it because it's behind me, but I got this nice big box. It's called a Razer X. It's a Razer X, and I got this fancy dancy, real fancy dancy SD card, graphics card. Just so you know, Jim Bob, it did make it faster. It did make it a whole lot faster. Also, Jim Bob sent me, I gotta put this on my scooter still. Low volume. Is the volume low? How about now? How's the volume now? Check out this cool little thing that who dares wins. It's this cool little thing that Jim Bob sent me. I think there's something wrong. I think I messed with the video last time. How does the sound is right now? Is it all good? What's up, Julie? Julius, Paul, Kim, Amber. How's everybody doing? Hell yeah. How does it sound now? Does it sound better? Somebody said it was low. What's up, Eva? What's up? I just got a message from Carla talking about her. It should be pretty good. I'm on my good microphone, and I'm right in front of it. You know what's probably going on? It's 94 degrees right here, so I got my air conditioner going on. That's probably why. What's up, Buns? How's it going, Buns? Watching National Lampoon's Drunk, Stone, Brilliant. I'll have to check that out. You need that in my life? What's that, Amber? What do you need in your life? What do you need? I look thinner? I am thinner. I am thinner. Number one, what's up, Adam? How's it going over there, Freedom Flashpoint? Glad to be back on. Yeah, I'm thinner. Number one, for the last, 4 days, I had a bowel obstruction. I didn't eat. I didn't get out of bed. I was throwing up. I didn't even want to freaking answer my phone, nothing. So, it's going to sound even better on Monday because my new soundboard comes in. I got a new Rode Procaster or something like that board. I don't know. They say it's the best one you can buy. Drunk Uncle did a good job. Well, that's good. I'm glad he did. He's going to be filling in. He's going to be filling in for me, when I'm in classes and stuff like that. I have class again tomorrow. I might just let him fill in again tomorrow. Let him talk to you guys. Have fun. You know, maybe it is the lights. Alexa, turn my bedroom lights up to 50%.
Okay.
Is that better? Does that make it look better? Yeah, Adam from Freedom Flashpoint's in here. Heck yeah, bro. I missed you. I thought you never called me back when you were supposed to be coming to good old Minneapolis. Let's see. I think you were talking to Chris when you told him to call you the other day, right? Because I already had your number. You're hot, Eddie. Why, thank you, Julius. But I better get my AC fixed. Why do I got to get my AC fixed? Is it loud? Is it that loud? I can turn it off, but I don't want to be honest with you guys. Freaking Drunk Uncle did a great job. Thank you, Kim. That's good to know. What's up, Biden? What's up? What's up? Only thing is, he didn't have this song. I gotta hook him up with this song. Right? You guys haven't heard the song in a while, so I gotta play it a couple times. Where is Mr. Nice Guy anyways? He called me earlier today. Let's see. Yeah, no, I moved to my, I'm in my bedroom because it's cooler in here. What's up, Carla? I just got your text. Did you guys talk about Carla already? Alright, yeah, I'll call you tomorrow, Adam. Let's see. I just saw when he, I sent you my number. I was like, oh, he's not talking to me. He must be talking to Chris. So, liberals are losing their shit right now, I bet, right? Their minds about the lift of the mask mandate. Hell yeah, I'm sick and tired of these freaking masks. Masks can go to hell. Like, a couple days ago, I was at Rancho San Miguel, which is a little, like a Mexican market. It's like a Safeway, you know, or Albertsons or whatever you guys have around you. But it's a Mexican one. And I went in there and, you know, I seen like this one lady not wearing a mask. Then I saw another person not wearing a mask. Then all of a sudden I saw this other lady and I was like, hey, what? They finally don't make us wear masks in here anymore? And this lady's like, fuck yeah, it's America. You don't gotta wear a goddamn mask. And I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. So I took my mask off. Nobody said a word to me. Nobody said a word. Oh, you waited for me, Carla? Carla, wait. You want to call in real quick? I don't have my new board yet. Let's see. We can call in on a speakerphone, I guess. Hell yeah, I want to have a mask burning party. See, look, now that we're in my bedroom, you guys can see Panda's chilling on my bed over there. Huh, Panda Bear? Say hi, Panda Bear. Say hi, Brownie. Yeah, my bed's a mess. And the monster is down here. You're dying to tell? Well, let's, Carla, call me real quick, and I will do it on speakerphone. Carla and Eva told me some good news. Okay, come on, Brownie. Come say hi. I know you want to say hi. Come on. Brownie's like, Dad, I want to get my attention. Of course they let me in the carnicera. Heck yeah. They love me over there. Although I don't get their chicken and their food is kind of, you know, you smell it, so I don't get the food in there anymore. But no, I love Mexican food. Mexican food is where it's at. Especially here in California, we got great Mexican food, guys. What, Brownie? The monster is down here. Come here, monster. You guys got to see how big this fucking dude is. Come on. Come on. No. This dude is... Ugh, I'm not even going to try picking him up anymore. What's up, monster? There's Donald J. Trump for you guys. Hold on, let me go down. It's the easier way to see him. Huh, monster? Yeah, he's a monster, aren't you? Good old Donald J. Trump. Donnie's the monster. Freaking little brat, though. I put in my pool. I have an above ground pool, and we had moved it. And I had taken the filter out, right? And I set it to the side, and I'm like, you know what, should I keep this from Donnie? And I'm like, nah, he's not going to mess with it. So then I go to put the pool filter back on, and the hoses are all chewed up. Because somebody down here thinks that's their freaking toy. Oh, but, yeah, Donald J. Trump, he is just a beast. He's a beast. Good thing is, though, you know, I've been working on my back fence. If you can't tell by the nice dark, how dark I'm getting. He knows not to go outside that back gate. I open up that door and I walk out there and or I roll out there, I should say. Doesn't even try to go. I'm waiting to see, because tomorrow I'll be my first day going in the pool. I want to see if he jumps in with me. I have a feeling he will, because he's always going in Penelope's pen to go play with the water and the pig. So, yeah. All right, Carla, call me. Or here, you know, I'll call Carla real quick. Carla, before I do my news, I'm going to let you do your news. You guys are not going to believe this. I'm gonna call you right now, Carla. Make sure let me call you. I always thought this number, I had it back up. I thought this was Eva's number. I'm calling you right now, Carla. Oh yeah, my cat always wants to be petted. Hey, Carla.
Yes.
Hey, can you talk louder? You're like really quiet.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm pulling into my apartment.
Oh, okay.
Almost got you.
I'm almost turning your color, Eva. I know, right?
The
Freaking.
wonderful friendship. That's why, friendship.
I know, right? All right, so just so you know, don't say anything bad because you're on right now. You almost there, Chica? Anyways, so yeah, that's nice and sunny here in California. It's 100 degrees, probably 99.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hit now. We can hear you.
Okay. Whew.
So I hear you got some really huge news to tell everybody.
I do have some huge news to tell everybody.
So everybody, just so you don't know, if you just don't know, this is Carla and Company, or my friend Carla. You saw her with me and Eva down there in Huntington Beach, what, like a month and a half ago, something like that.
Yeah.
So what's this big news you got to tell everybody?
The big news is I am running for governor on a no party preference ticket because California has had the left, they have had the right, they have had the left right. It is time for all of us good people on all sides of the aisle to come together and save California.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Our children and our grandchildren will have nothing.
Good. We need some more people to come in. So if they wanna know, find out about you, what's your website again? I was just about to type it in.
My website is CC, the number 4, CA.com.
So CC is in Carla and Company, 4 CA.
Carla Canada is my actual name. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that.
I guess we're doxing you now. We just doxed you.
Well, I guess I've sent off the paperwork, so I doxed myself, I guess.
There you go. Hold on. Let me. I haven't been online in over a week, thanks to all these people.
Yes, I've been looking for you. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was asking Eva. I'm like, have you seen Eddie? And she's like, no.
All right.
And then I saw you doing your test today. I was like, oh, okay, he's back. He's back.
Yes, finally got back. John, I had all kinds of people all mad at me, and so we had to do some stuff now. Like John Sullivan. You guys know. So for those of you that don't know, you guys know who John Sullivan is. You know, the guy from the Capitol.
Yeah, he got arrested.
Yes. So John Sullivan, why is this not working? John Sullivan put a strike against me because I shared one of his videos. He didn't like me sharing one of his videos, apparently. So I don't know why this stuff is not working. I hate it when it's not working. Trying to get it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I can show your name. That's about all I can show right now.
That's the story of my life. It's not working.
Huh. Every time, I don't know, every time I hit it, something else pops up. Stupidness. You know what it's saying? Eddie, you haven't been on in a while. We're going to mess with you.
Right.
See, what am I
now,
moving now?
I do need to put new pictures, new, N-E-W, not N-U-D-E. But anyway.
Yeah, you don't need those nude pictures up.
That's right. You know, if you've listened to any of my YouTubes, you know, They said somebody called me a rated R Christian one time. I said, well, that's a lot better. I used to be a rated X Christian, so I guess I'm doing better now, you know.
So now, what are your running on points now?
Okay. I am.
Not to put you on the spot.
Oh, no, please put me on blast because, you know, it's important to know what we're.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it going. It's not working right. Okay, yeah, so go for it.
Okay, so I am running primarily, number one is education. And when I come out and talk, or when I talk about different stuff, you might hear keywords that might cause a trigger because we have heard them in other avenues throughout the past, I'll call it a year and a half, because that's how long it seems like it's been. It's only been a year and 2 months, but it seems like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And so you might hear some keywords that might trigger a thought, but please hear me out, because they've been talking about this great reset. Well, yes, we do need a reset, but not the type of reset they were talking about. See, the Democrats, I've heard it said that they say, let not a crisis go to waste, right?
Yeah.
So we might as well use this crisis and turn California into the example that it used to be, because everybody, you know, not looking for the envy or anything, but people want, like, they say we're spoiled in California because we have it all. And we do. We have the ocean to the west and the mountains to the east. We have you know, we have a beautiful state. But the sad part is we were taught not to take care of it. We were taught not to care about it and not to love it and stuff. But we need to, I've been calling it amongst my family, like every so often, different stuff that goes on in schools. And it's like, okay, dummy down California. And they are dummying down our kids, and they have been dummying down our kids. But we need to take the education system that we have and take it apart and build it back so that our children can have education, and a good education. Our public schools should not be hurting like this. California gets too much money, supposedly, for the school system. Our schools need to, and I'm not afraid to go against the teachers' unions. Because if our teachers, I'm sorry.
And it doesn't look like it's buffering for me.
Our schools need to,
No, it looks good. Sorry, guys, if who's buffering. I don't know why it's buffering. Carol, maybe you're in a bad area or something. I don't know what's going on, Chica. Sorry, it's not buffering. All right, sorry, Carol. Carla, I didn't mean to.
No, no worries. If you look on the website, if you scroll down a little bit down to values, and education is the first and foremost there. And then, like I said, there is words that, you know, like have a tendency sometimes to trigger certain stuff. But the next one is liberty, and we need our liberties back. I am not campaigning a mask or anything, but trust and believe the word must will take it out of the Constitution even. No, like,
Hey.
I am so tired of these damn apps, but, you know, we have to get to a point as people where it's okay if you want to wear a mask. It's okay if I want to wear a mask. I don't want to wear a mask. But the mandate, they are not our parents. Our government is not our parents. They should not mandate us to do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Johnny is getting so big. Look at them back there.
I know, right?
They're like, yes, don't blame us about the coronavirus. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
No.
So wait though. So you're not going to try and bribe everybody by giving them $1,000 right before the recall,
no,
are you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Actually, they need to get off there. You know, as a person who wouldn't want to be cut off by my parents' allowance immediately, you know, you've got 2 months. Find a job, buddy. Get out my basement.
Hell yeah.
You know?
What are you talking about? The day I turned 18, my stepdad kicked my ass out of the house.
Oh, my mom put me out 3 days after my 18th birthday. She made sure I had a car.
Actually, so here, I actually got a better story. So, my stepdad and I back then, we didn't get along as good as we do now. And, so for, let's see, what am I trying to do here? So for, Christmas, you know, we're doing Christmas and stuff. My sister gets a brand new TV or a VCR. My brother gets a TV. And then I get a box, right? And it's a TV box. And I'm like, oh, cool, I got a TV. You know, back then the TV boxes were huge, right? And I was like, oh, I got a big TV. And so my stepdad's, oh, that's not what it is. I'm like, huh? I'm like, it says on the box. And so I start opening the box. It was luggage. And he's like, you know what that's for, right? I'm like, yeah, to move out the day I turn 18. He's like, goddamn right. So.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I was kicked out the day I turned 18. Brittany said she was kicked out when she was 16.
Oh.
So.
I ran away at them.
All right. Right on. So, well, thank you. I'm glad you're running for governor. Now we have a better option. You know, I got so many friends running for governor now, though. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do?
Oh my goodness!
Like
you know what, Eddie? You know what we can do? Let's do a talk off or debate off or something.
We could, cause you know we got my friend Earl Weber.
Oh yeah.
You know, Earl's an awesome guy.
I've talked to Earl a couple times.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. I'll have to give Earl a call, and we can talk to Earl, and then who else? Well, you know, I mean, Caitlyn Jenner's running. It's like, but I think.
Well, that is the reason I am running.
Yeah.
That is the reason. And the reason is, I was sitting here. I went and played pool one day with Eva, and when I was walking in the bar, one of the DJs was like, you know, he was talking about politics. He said, well, who are we going to vote for? Caitlyn Jenner? And I heard that, and I was like, well, you know, she's got some good ideas. I can look past what she decides to wear or did with her body because I don't have to answer to God for it. She does.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, you know, if push comes to shove and I dig in the rest of these people's backgrounds and I find Black Lives Matter, I'm not going to vote for that. You know, I had my list of do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here, and Caitlyn Jenner has her an interview on what was the first one on Fox?
Yes,
and
on Hannity. Wasn't it Hannity, I think?
I'm listening to it, and it sounded great, and then she said, I can't wait to get to Sacramento and meet all the smart people.
I thought, I didn't hear that, but was that a joke, or was that, like, for real?
It was just part of the conversation. It was like, it flowed in a conversation.
Yeah.
And then that was like the part I heard from there. And I loved the video because I was a Bruce Jenner fan.
Yeah. No, that was a good video.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the video.
It really was. And then she did a live with CNN, and I am actually looking for it right now. Oh, I don't. Okay, I think it's on the phone that we're talking on, but I'm sure it'll come up again.
Yeah.
But she did a live with CNN, and I cannot find on YouTube where CNN had kept it, you know, or stored it or anything. But she said, like, what did she say exactly? Something like, but she said, well, if the Dems have a good idea, if the Dems have good ideas, I'm behind them 100%.
Uh-huh.
The Dems? You're a Republican. You're behind the Dems 100%?
Well,
no.
Here's the thing, though. I would say if they have a good idea, I'm also gonna go with it. You know, I'm for America, right? And so,
right.
So think of it this way.
If they had a good idea, we wouldn't be recalling them.
No, that's true. But if they, you know, just because people can have good ideas. You know, one out of a million can be a good idea, right? So,
Exactly.
so you know, if that one idea, you know, if that's good, I will support a Democratic person if it's a good idea and it's going to make our country better. Because I'm up here, and for most part, I'm here for America, right? And our country.
Right, exactly.
So I'm not. I
Exactly.
won't say that I'm never gonna do something like a thing that the Dems did. I mean, because then that's saying I don't care about our country. I only care about the Republican. No, that's not
No.
right. I'm here for our country. So that's just what I'm saying.
Right. But it's not I wouldn't. Oh, I'm 100% behind you. It's like.
I don't think.
Here,
I don't think they're saying it's
I
100.
went-
I don't think
I
it.
ran, and I'm gonna hand it back over to you.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was saying that though. I think maybe you just heard it that way. But I don't know. Either way, I'm just.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
But
But
when I heard it,
here's what
I
I
was
think
like-
about Bruce Jenner. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube and get kicked off. Caitlyn Jenner.
Exactly.
So here's the way I see it. I'm worried about Bruce Jenner winning because number one, Bruce is transgender, so the transgenders are gonna vote for Bruce. I mean, Caitlyn. I keep saying Bruce. Such a bad. I'm 44 years old. I'm used to saying Bruce. So
It's been Bruce for 44 years.
So Caitlyn, also since Caitlyn is transgender, Caitlyn's gonna get, like I said, the transgender. Then the LGBTQ people, and then we're in California. Everybody here in California we want to be the first to have a transgender governor. So that's gonna get a lot of votes for Caitlyn. And I'm not saying you can't win. I'm just saying this is what scares
Oh,
me.
no, this is true. This is true. But
I'm just saying that scares me, and it worries me that Caitlyn's gonna win just because of that, right?
Oh no, this is true. But at this moment, I don't want to put myself out there. I'm gonna wait for a while because. And no, I am not transgender. I am 100% female. The doctor slapped me and said it's the girl. But certain things.
Well, all of Antifa now knows that you're running for California governor because Antifa watches this channel with her.
This is true.
Oh my God! Do you ever remember? Does anybody here remember seeing a guy named Kong or a girl named Kong, whatever they are? There's somebody named Kong, and like today they commented on like 20 of my videos, and I finally wrote back. I was like, "Thank you for spending all this time watching my videos and building up my hours on YouTube and putting pennies in my pocket."
Hey, tell them to come over to my side.
Huh.
I'm still trying to. I haven't busted 100 subscribers yet on my YouTube.
Well, go check out Carla and Company, everybody. Check out Carla and Company.
For some reason, people have a tendency, especially when I had my teeth pop on TMZ. Don't forget that one.
Oh yeah,
That
Oh, man.
was fun.
right
I'm
on.
gonna text you a word real quick, Eddie.
Okay.
That, don't tell nobody.
Okay, and then I'm gonna let you go because I got a whole bunch of news to read and get caught up because it's been a while.
Okay, good. I wanna keep.
Let
I
me.
need some news. I haven't been watching any.
Car-
But everybody has a past. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Will it be the trans woman, the girl, the man, the white man, the black man? There's a list of the first transgender, the first. I don't know. I texted to you. I'm sure it'll come up.
Yeah, I
somewhere
just
along
saw
the
it.
line.
Who is that? Who is that?
Yours truly.
Oh, really?
But
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Am I turning red all of a sudden?
I think I am, but hopefully that doesn't come out. But even though if it does, because it wasn't, I'm a saint with a past. I was dipped in the waters of baptism, and my past has been forgiven. And
Well, good.
I try on a daily basis to live a decent life that my mother and my Heavenly Father would be proud of. And other than that, I fall short sometimes. I pick myself up. God picks me up. All
Heck
kinds
yeah.
of stuff. You know, I'm not trying to run on religion or anything, you guys, but, you know, our past comes up, and what we have to do is forgive ourselves for it, what we did in the past, because when somebody throws it in your face like a piece of shit, you got to be able to shake it off and grab a baby wipe and keep it pushing.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm definitely rooting for you. I keep seeing Carol's name pop up on the screen. Carla. I know Carol and Carla are so close together. Yeah. So Carla, I'm definitely gonna be rooting for you. We'll definitely have to come do some interviews with you. Maybe we can get together and make a commercial for you or something. So
that would be awesome. I do need one.
Yeah, and we'll definitely talk about it. Okay.
Not commercial though. No.
Not what?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right, yeah, we definitely will. No, not one of those kind of commercials. Not unless you want to.
No, definitely. Good night, everybody. I'll be in the chat, and please check out my website and CC4CA. Thank you, Eddie, for letting me do my first. Caitlin did hers on Fox. I feel honored to do mine on EddieBlockFilms.
Well, I'm honored you did it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right, Carla. Talk to you later, sweetie. All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye. All right, guys. So that's the one and only Carla and Company. Yeah, you know, I gotta fix the screen because I am not that skinny yet. Sorry, I've been working too today. So congratulations, Carla and Company. Hope everything goes well. You know, I gotta hurry up and get a green screen back here. Actually, I have somebody who wants to rent my house. Actually, I get like 10 calls a day now. Can I buy your house? Can I buy your house? Can I buy your... I'm like, it's not for freaking sale, bro. It's not for sale. So, yeah. So, never know. I might know the next governor. You know, there's always a chance. I know quite a few people running, so there's quite a few different chances I can get at seeing that. Let me see something. So, hope everybody's been good. I hope you haven't missed me too much. So, I guess, you know, I'm going to have to do my news ones on this one. So, how am I going to do this? I have an idea. Eddie's always got an idea. He can't fix it. Nobody can, right? Alright, let's see. Because I got my different setup now. I don't have that big, huge screen TV in there. Actually, you know what? I want to show you guys a video real quick. Because there's stuff I got to get out. Nah, we'll just do this already. I'll get to it when I get to it. Copy link. Let's go here. Let's go paste. So, I hear Drunk Uncle did a great job, huh? Drunk did a real good job. I'm glad he did. Thank you, Carol, for putting it. Are you talking to me? I never text you back. Cause earlier I was working on my fence when you texted me, and I just didn't get a chance to do it. Heck, you haven't texted me since like Saturday, so. Jeez Louise. Gosh. You know, I see how it is. Alright, now, what am I doing here? I'm always messing up. Eddie's always messing up. Eddie is always messing up. Let's go here. Done. Let me turn this on. Let's see if it fixed it. Yep, we just gotta make this bigger now. I don't know what the heck. I had all my stuff set up nice and perfect. You leave for a couple days. I had to update all kinds of software. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, and now, you know, I'm using a much smaller screen than I'm used to. Much smaller screen. I'm used to having this big 57-inch TV, or 57-inch. I think it's 75-inch TV my stepdad gave me. I don't remember. Speaking of my... Drunk Uncle didn't put a wig on? The heck? What the heck? Drunk Stoned Uncle? I know, right? Drunk Uncle is always feeling good. Oh, now I covered up that thing at the bottom. Gosh darn it. I was trying not to cover the one up on the top, and I covered the one up on the bottom, too. That's the problem with this stuff. I know what I can do to fix that. You know, one of these... You would have thought, since somebody... I don't know who, but somebody didn't have a show for like 6 or 7 days... You would have thought that that person would have gone and fixed a whole bunch of stuff with their show, right? Giving everybody all this cool, nice new fancy stuff. But he didn't. No, he didn't. All he did was relax and think about himself and fix up his house. Right? Drunk Uncle, you did a good job, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it later on. See how good he did. Is he Drunk Uncle are gonna take over the show for me? So, anyways, let's get to the news. Hold on, let me get some water here. And yes, it's just water. Damn that EddieBlockFilms. Ahoy, Kim. You wake and bake every day. What's up, Mr. Nice Guy? There you are. You're smoking legal shit? Lego? You're drunk. I was smoking Lego shit. Yeah, that Lego shit. So, my doctor finally... speaking of that, I had an appointment with my doctor, right? I had this appointment with my doctor, and... like, I'm telling him, hey, I'm losing weight, but there's something not going wrong. Something not going right with my gut. And so we're talking and doing all this stuff. And then finally I said, hey, you know what? You tell me I got to stop taking so many Advils, but yet you still haven't given me none of my pain meds back. Here's the story. Like, 2 years ago, Kaiser took away all my pain meds because I was on marijuana. And I'm like, look, I only have my pain meds once or twice. They were giving me 100 a month. And I got a refill like once every year and a half. I never got refills because I never used them. And I'm like, look, I only need them when I work on my house or I change the oil in my truck or if I have to walk. That's when I'm in a lot of pain. And so the doctor was like, it doesn't matter, you're on marijuana, we won't do that. I'm like, what? But I take the marijuana, so I don't take because they're giving me oxycodone. Oxycodone is a strong freaking drug, right? And they're like, well, I'll give you as many oxycodones as you want as long as you quit the marijuana. This doctor was going to give me like 200 oxycodones a month if I quit marijuana. And I was like, so you'd rather have me on a drug that kills my kidneys and does all this shit to me that I got to take like 10 or 20 a day, or I could eat one piece of marijuana cookie a night and be pain-free for the whole day. And she's like, well, marijuana is illegal, sir. And just, all this stupid stuff. So I quit Kaiser. I actually dropped my insurance because of it, because they wanted to keep me drugged up on oxycodones. So I finally got to where, the pain is really bad and I need some pain meds every once in a while. Like, I've been working on my fence, right? While working on my fence, I've been taking 20, 30 Advil a day because it's painful. And today would be a good day that, an oxycodone would help me go to sleep or just take me out of pain. So the other day when I was on the phone with my doctor, I was like, hey, bro, so are you guys going to punish me forever or what? Are you ever going to give me pain meds? He's like, well, all you got to do is have a drug test where you haven't had marijuana in your system. And I was like, dude, I quit for a year, waiting for you to give me some. And he's like, well, just pass a urine test. Well, I forgot. So I was going to go take my urine test, and I rolled by somebody, and they were smoking weed. And I was like, normally I was like, ooh, weed. That light is bothering me. I got to adjust it or something. All right, so then I was... And it fell now. I gotta put it on. I put it on the wrong side. So then I was like, fuck. So I went and got one of those tests. Because also, I think I had eaten an edible like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I was like, well, I better do the test and check it. So I freaking didn't pass the drug test. But the drug test that I bought says, most people say it's always giving you a positive. So I'm gonna wait like another week and then go take my test. Oh, thank you, Mr. Nice Guy. Thank you very much. What's up, Space Daisies? Yeah, Kaiser, their pain medication is... like, all they want to do is stick you on oxycodones and just get you high and just veg at home all day. It's like, I don't want to do that. But on the other hand, when you've had 60 operations like I do and you got screws all the way up to here, you're in a lot of pain. And every once in a while, you definitely need that freaking pain meds. Right? Where is it? Because, yeah, this bottle... I should buy stock in Advil, because, it's pretty much empty. and you get 2 for whatever at Costco. No, what they think of right now, what they think of good pain meds are, what is it? What are they giving me right now? Something called gabapentin. They're like, oh, here's gabapentin. Gabapentin does nothing for pain, at least what I think. What's up, Willow Pie? I'm missing you too. Nice scruff you got growing on there. I know, right? I'm gonna grow it out. I gotta shave the sides though. Man, I gotta fix this camera angle. I don't like it. And in this thing, it looks like I'm about to just like Kevin Smith. You guys know who Kevin Smith is from Clerks? Kevin Smith. I used to be a big freaking fan of Kevin Smith, and he just became so like I've been on his podcast like 2 or 3 times. I was actually mentioned on his podcast, and you know I've met him in person, and I met him and Ralph Garman. I don't know if you guys know who Ralph Garman is. He used to work for Kiss Radio in LA, right? And so like if you ever go see Kevin Smith, say, oh, you know Eddie from the block, and he'll be like, oh, that little crippled motherfucker with all the screws in his back. But he just became, you know, I loved listening to his show. And we go at least once a month, I go down to the La Brea, you know, Improv and watch his show. And not anymore. They became so freaking political, it's not even funny. But every time on his show, that was his thing. You know, he'd like sucking dick on his microphone. No porn here with that mic, I know, right? This is a pretty big mic. I don't like how people sit there and they talk like this with their mic right in front of them, right? What, are you just trying to show off that you got an expensive mic? See, it keeps creeping in. It's like, come on, Eddie. You know you want to play with me. Come on, Eddie. You know you want to play with me. Right? See, look, it's coming in slowly. It's like creeping. It's like freaking Donnie in the middle of the night. Like, I'm gonna go steal that Eddie's freaking this and steal Eddie's hat. Yeah, this hat's been outside a couple times, you little fuckhead. He's so tall now, he can get on anything. Wasn't I gonna do the news? I forgot. Just so much shit's been happening, right? Just so much stuff. It's crazy. Oh, so you know, I know you guys like my story, so here's another story. The other night, I think I may have told part of this, but my light, you know, I had these expensive lights, and I lost one. I can't find it. And this one guy was like, hey, Eddie, did you lose a light? And I was like, no, what the fuck are you? It didn't click in my head. You know, I'm thinking a light. I'm like, a flashlight, you know? And then I realized it was my film light. And I was like, hey, I was like, yeah, you know, my film lights. He's like, well, describe it. And I'm like, it's blue. It's like this. It has like 20 different settings on there. You can do all kinds. He's like, yeah, it's your light. One of my employees found it outside your truck. I'm like, so why don't you fucking turn it back in? And he's like, well, go over there and tell him I said to give it back to you. He never gave it. You know, I went over there. The kid was like being whatever. So I went back to him. I'm like, hey, bro, you know. He's like, look, I'll bring it to your house tomorrow. Last night or the night before, I forget which night it was, I was going to Tractor Supply. And I saw him. And I was like, what's up, Rolando? And he's like, oh, I'm like, so where's my fucking light at? And he's like, well, you know that kid. He's trying to say he lost it now and stuff like that. I'm like, well, here's the deal, Rolando. You guys shouldn't have fucking told me then that or something. I'm like, either you guys give me my fucking life back, or I'm gonna fucking handle it. And you tell that little fucking punk piece of shit that just because I'm in a scooter doesn't mean I'm not gonna fucking handle business. And there was some other guy working with them. He's like, yeah, I seen Eddie. I know he can fucking fight. And he hangs out with Ambrose, and Ambrose will fuck you guys up too. So apparently I'm gonna get my light back now, but it sucks that I have to go that far just to get a $200 light back. I gotta go threaten this fucking kid, you know? Anyways, it's stupid. Your baby always chews on your stuff even. Yeah, Donnie thinks everything is his. He thinks everything is his. If he can reach it, he takes it. And he's 100 pounds, I would guess now. So he can reach everything. Alright, I never even got started on the damn news. It's already been almost an hour. Yes, it's water. It's water. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Working on the road. Or working on the chain gang. However that song goes. Remember that movie with Charlie? See, I'm going off. I'm going off. All right, GOP leaders speak out on infrastructure after White House GOP meeting. I was watching part of this morning. Joe Biden's like, "Oh yeah, I said I'm always gonna work together, with everybody." Bullshit. Then why are you doing this? This is not for everybody. This is just for you and your friends to fucking fill your pockets. Top Republicans said they hope to find middle ground on some of the White House's top priority issues, including Joe Biden's infrastructure proposal and American Families Plan. Yeah, you know what? All the money for this shit's just like it goes in his buddy's pockets, just in their buddy's pockets. That's all this goes to. Probably going into some of his pocket too, right? Freaking. While speaking to reporters after the meeting, McConnell said he and other congressional leaders agreed to work on defining what infrastructure was. Oh yeah, so I was watching. Oh my gosh, what's her name? Harris, not Harris. On Fox News. Faulkner, the Faulkner report, right? Watching Faulkner, and they're showing this, and they showed Joe Biden. He's like, yeah, well, we got we got Nancy Pelosi here, and yeah, we got Chucky Schumer. He couldn't remember half of the people's name that was in the freaking room with them, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about. I haven't seen it yet, Willow Pie, but we're gonna talk about that. All right, so GOP lawmakers have raised issues about the Democrats' proposal because it includes items unrelated to infrastructure. Yeah, like all kinds of shit. I'm bet you they're donating to Planned Parenthood, all kinds of stuff. We're not interested in reopening the 2017 tax bill. We both made that clear to the president, said the Republican. That's our red line. McConnell went on to point out that in February 2020, the U.S. had the best economy it's had in 50 years, which he believes is in part of the tax bill. The senator suggested he prefers to craft proposals through a collaborative process. This meeting was not productive. I haven't seen the meeting stud notes yet. I'm going to have to watch it. I was very busy today again. Well, when aren't I busy, right? It's a busy day always for Eddie Block. Okay, let's go to the next one. We're doing it this way now. I'm changing up a little bit. We're trying to change things up. Biden, so this is interesting. Biden refuses to admit whether $4 million ransom was paid to the pipeline hackers. You guys all know about the pipeline hacking going on, right? Freaking, they hacked the computer systems and they said, we won't give it back unless you give us $4 million. So Joe Biden refused to admit if hackers behind the Colonial Pipeline shutdown received a multi-million-dollar ransom to get it up and running again while speaking from the White House. He replied, no comment. During the speech, Biden claimed fuel is beginning to flow and should be reaching full operation as we speak. Whatever happened to America never gives up to the terrorists, right? If you go to another country and terrorists take you in and says either give us $20 million or you can't have Eddie Block back, America's supposed to say, well, fuck you. Sorry, Eddie. Right? Collateral damage, right? If Donnie's a counter server and grabs things, I have a cure for it. Set up mice traps. I'll have to try that. Actually, it's funny, Colorado girl. I put up one of those rat traps up there. The ones, the sticky glue. Yeah, I had to rip it off of his face. And his paw. So, yeah. Let's see. Nonetheless, he claimed the effects will not be felt at the pump immediately. Yeah, gas prices going up again, guys. Buy your gas now. Buy your gas now. That's why you have the name block. Why, Eric? Let's see. I like how he's wearing a mask even though he's been fucking vaccinated, right? Fucking dipshit. Excuse me. Well, did I say that? I didn't say that, did I? I didn't just call our president a dipshit. I bet you guys missed me. Did you guys miss me? I missed you guys. I did. I missed you guys a lot. Let's see. Arizona State Senate President Fan demands answers on ballot of regularities amid audit. So there's a lot of stuff going on with the audit. I haven't kept up on it. Like I said, I was sick the last 4 days in bed. Like really sick. So I haven't been too much on it. But there's a developing story in Maricopa County, Arizona, where serious issues have been discovered during an audit. I'm not going to say the word, just trying to keep myself in check. They asked the Board of Supervisors to explain the irregularities uncovered during the audit. Let's see. It said the first issue was that Maricopa County's apparent intent to renege on previous commitment to comply fully with the legislative subpoenas. I'm not going to play the video. You know what? I don't want to play the video, but I'm going to put the link right here because I don't want to get in trouble. I just got back on YouTube. So let me put the link all the way down here. Say something. I'm going to put the link in the chat, okay, guys? So there you guys go. There you guys go. I don't want to play that video. I don't want to get in trouble just yet. Haven't been back on for 5 minutes or what have, but you know. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. I don't want to get in trouble for that one. So the fallacy support for Wuhan lab funding is dangerous. All right, hold on. I'm gonna hit play on this, and then I gotta go get something out of my truck.
One American News Network.
We gotta play the stupid ad. I'll be right back, though, guys.
Launched a brand new social media platform.
Where'd you put my cane, monster?
Finally, you have the freedom to express your point of view. If you're tired of the social media giants chipping away at our most basic and important right to freedom of speech, shadow banning, censoring, and policing every single post, then freetalk24.com is just what you've been looking for. freetalk24.com. Freedom of speech online.
Kentucky Senator Rand Paul continues to sound the alarm over Dr. Anthony Fauci's continued support of U.S. funding of the Wuhan lab. One America's John Hines sat down with the lawmaker for part 2 of this exclusive interview.
Now, I gather that his response to your question was on one level correct, but I gather that he's parsing his words here and relying on semantics in some way. Is that correct?
Maybe. I mean, because we're asking that question. Is he just saying that we didn't give him the money for gain of function, but we gave him the money for something else? Maybe, but I don't think it's that simple. We've looked at the actual application of what the words say. This is what NIH was giving you the money to do. And in those words, we have scientists look at the wording and they say that wording is gain of function. So we're not sure there is a level at which Dr. Fauci is telling the truth. We ought to have it out, though, and this ought to be discussed. Why? There's 11 labs in the United States creating superviruses, taking benign animal viruses, juicing them up with mutations and purposeful recombinations to make viruses that are more effective in humans. Now, they say they're doing it for research, and I think their intentions are good, but my concern is, what about one of these viruses? They've actually recreated the Spanish flu virus that killed 50 million people. I think we ought to be worried about something like that getting out of a lab. And so I don't think there's enough oversight, and I think there's at least a chance that this virus came out of the Wuhan lab. I can't prove it, but there's a lot of coincidences, and there's a lot of scientists who actually believe that this did not come out of nature, that it came out of a man-made recombination of the virus.
You also mentioned an article in the New York Magazine, and what was the gist of that as far as the Wuhan virus is concerned?
Nicholas Baker wrote about a 40-page article in the New York Magazine. He went through all of the details of this, the links between this Dr. Barrick and this Dr. Shi from Wuhan, the fact that they're both getting NIH money, and that they were creating super viruses that can, and they actually tested them on human airway cells. He also talks about a couple of sites. There's something called this cleavage site on the S protein that has made this incredibly infectious and successful in humans, and there's a lot of evidence.
I want to see a cleavage site vaccine or whatever. Heck yeah, I love cleavage.
That it doesn't look like it came about.
Sorry, had to do it.
By a natural mutation, it looks like it was something that was selected for. So once again, not proven, but should we really be trusting people in China by giving them the money to produce super viruses? This is a country that doesn't allow for speech, that puts people in jail for speaking out against the government. Should we really be trusting them with millions of our dollars? Dr. Fauci is not apologizing. He's up there saying he'd do it again. He's for continuing money to the Wuhan Institute, and I think that's way outside the mainstream. It's dangerous for our country.
Yes,
so they have been
is.
giving some money to the Wuhan Institute, and he's for continuing to give more
Yeah.
money.
The thing is he just says they're not giving it for certain types of research, but he didn't say, and I gave him the out. When I gave him the question, I said, are you for continuing NIH funding to the Institute? I didn't say it was specifically for that type of research. I think they did get it for that research, and I think he's not telling the truth on that. But I simply asked him, are you still for giving NIH money to Wuhan, period? And he never would answer the question. And the other thing is there's 11 labs in the US creating these super viruses. These are biohazard level 4 labs in our country, and they're still getting money and doing this research. And I think it's alarming what's going on.
Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, thank you very much.
Wow, is that freaky or what? Oh, I finally put in my new lights because I wanted to try and make it look better in here. You guys gonna like this? I already know somebody's gonna say, Eddie, why are you using Alexa? Well, you know what? I already got the FBI watching my fucking house, listening to every conversation I have. So who the fuck cares if Alexa's listening to me too, right? And my stepdad bought her for me like a long ass. So you can see where Donnie bit my hat right there. You see that little, little brat? Watch this. Hold on, let me turn this light off. Alexa, change my bedroom light to red.
Okay.
Cause it's the red light special. Alexa, change my bedroom light to blue.
Okay.
Is that cool or what? Alexa, change my bedroom light to white. 50%.
Okay.
Ooh, that's way too bright. Alexa, change my bedroom light to 25%. Why didn't you do it? Alexa, change the bedroom light to 25%.
Okay.
There we go. Much better. Is that cool or what? Is that pretty cool? The lights were, so the lights are on sale for $9, $9.99 at Costco. $9.99 for these lights. And my stepdad, that's the thing. That's the one cool thing. Well, not one cool thing about my stepdad, but so my stepdad, he's 85, and he gets new. He likes all the new shit. He wants everything brand new. And will you stop chewing on my chair? So what he does is, he'll go and he's like, Bonnie, stop chewing on my chair. And I knocked it over. That's what I get for yelling at Donnie. Cripple down, cripple down. Hold on, let me reach what I dropped. He's chewing on the chair. But anyway, so my stepdad likes everything, you know, all this new stuff. So he'll call me up and he's like, hey, go on Amazon and order 2 Alexas. And I'm like, why? He's like, cause I'm buying one for you so you can teach me how to use it. So that's how I got that. Then he, like another time he called me up, hey, I want you to go buy 2 3D printers cause you're gonna teach me how to use it. I'm buying you one. It's like, anyways. So yeah, that's why I have that. But yeah. So look at these new magnets, folks. I got these magnets. You guys want an EddieBlockFilms magnet? We're selling them for $6, including shipping. That's not metal. What do I have that's freaking metal? Well, that's kind. It's round, but see, it's a magnet. It's just a magnet. So if you guys want EddieBlockFilms magnets for your if you like EddieBlockFilms magnets for your fridge, for your car, for whatever, let me know. We're selling them for $6, including shipping, to try and help support this. We're gonna go to I don't know, I might start my own website pretty soon. I know I've been talking about it. I gotta do it. So alright. That's what I wanted to go get out of my truck, was the magnets. Alright, let's go to the next news item of the day. Ooh, burped something up. Sorry. Yeah, they're talking about the audit again, and that's a video. I'm not going to do that. No, thank you. I don't need to get in trouble. Maybe when I'm down to only 0 strikes, we'll start doing that. Alright. Biden says allowing fully vaccinated to go maskless indoors is a great milestone. What? Did this just happen today? Did I miss something? Jeez Louise, another fucking commercial. There we go. Sorry. You guys aren't even watching it. Biden is allowing...
This is a real B&H customer story.
Yeah, I could have figured that one. Let me close it down. President Joe Biden trumpeted. Okay. Updated federal guidance for fully vaccinated population Thursday while providing an update on the pandemic. People who are fully vaccinated against the coronavirus no longer need to wear masks while indoors or outdoors or physically distanced. But yeah, what's his name? Got the coronavirus after getting a stupid shot, right? Wait, what did you say, Mr. Nice Guy? I missed it. Let me go back up. What did Mr. Nice Guy say? I don't know. I can't see what you said. I need bumper stickers. I know I should make them bigger, huh? Make some big old bumper stickers. View ID cards. Alright, I'll check it out a little bit, Mr. Nice Guy. The CDC is saying... You know, nobody believes the CDC anymore. Right? All the CDC does is lie to you. Fully vaccinated individuals are still advised to wear masks while in crowded indoor settings. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so sick and tired of this stupid... 16. I'll talk to Carol. Hold on. I got too many things going on at once. What's up, Richard Hertz? You just got out of band practice? Yeah, hold on. In fact, I haven't even opened the package yet because I was going to wait to do it while I was live. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. It's just right out here. Donnie. Why you're like Jackie. You always got to be in the way. Is that a St. Bernard thing? The taco truck is down at the end of the block, and it smells good, and they're gonna make me want to go eat tacos tonight, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Why are you not turning off? There we go. Let's see, make sure you guys can't see anything. Okay. I thought he sent me some stuff from Kroger. Let me use my good old trusty knife to open it up. I wasn't going to open it until I had it live so you could see me opening it. Little baggies. Yeah, I don't want the addresses to be on here. And the names. Alrighty. Let's open her up. What did we get? Heck yeah, Trump 2024. You have to wear that in a little bit. And then the shirt, which is cool. It says, fuck your feelings. Now, if anybody likes these, hit up Richard Hertz, because he's selling these shirts and these jerseys. So I'm gonna wear it. I'll wear it for tomorrow's show, so you guys can check it out. Yeah, Truth didn't answer me at all. I don't know what's going on with the Truth. I tried messaging him and he never got back with me. So yeah, if you guys want like those shirts, we haven't heard from the Truth in a while. In fact, let me call him real quick. Cause it's the Truth, and he doesn't have an iPhone, so it's not like I can tell if he checked the message or not. Let me just call the number. Let's see if he answers. But yeah, Richard Hertz is selling those shirts and the jerseys, so if you guys want them, the The phone's ringing though, so it's not turned off. Just goes to voicemail after a while. Anyways, so everybody say a small prayer for the truth. The truth, but you know, Truth has done this before. Truth just likes to kind of go and do his own thing and kind of chill. So, you know, I'm not too worried about the Truth. He's done this before. But just in case, everybody say a good prayer for him and stuff like that. Put him in your thoughts and your hearts and your prayers. Right? Because we all love the Truth. So, yeah, so look at this. Bill Maher tests positive for coronavirus. Right? Let's see. I don't know. Like I said, the Truth takes off sometimes. So, Bill Maher, in a tweet from their official Real Bar, it was announced that 65-year-old comedian tested positive for the novel virus, resulting in Friday's May 14 taping of a show to be canceled because he's got the virus, right? But he's also taken the coronavirus vaccine, right? So I thought he's not supposed to have it. But as we all know, viruses, they give you the flu to prevent you from getting the flu, right? They give you they give you a dead case of the flu in order for you to not to get the flu, right? So that's exactly what it is. I mean, of course you're going to test positive. I mean, come on, Eddie. What's up, Melissa? How are you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been quite a while. All right. So I just think it's funny, you know. Stupid, these guys just don't even know anything. Oh, something about Judge Judy. I love Judge Judy. So hopefully this is a good one. Judge Judy says cancel culture is a frightening place for America. Not a big fan of the PC police. It's not going to show it, is it? Judge Judy Scheidlin is striking down cancel culture and called the now common societal, how the frick do you say that word? Practice a frightening place to be, in the sense that people could be afraid of expressing their true feelings and authentic opinions. Why did I say options? I don't know why I said that. Despite the presence of cancel culture being prevalent in the entertainment and showbiz space, Scheidlin, 78, maintains that she will remain as brash as ever and continue to shoot people straight, regardless of how many others may feel about her stances. Though she certainly has no worries about the given fact that she's reportedly worth $440 million. Yeah, she gets paid like $50 million a year or something like that. And she only works twice a month. Right? But that's Judge Judy. Judge Judy is the badass bitch, right? Judge Judy does not fuck around. I love Judge Judy. Judge Judy is the bomb. What's up, Dar? How the heck you doing? Man, everybody's saying Drunk Did Great. I'm going to have to go watch the show later on tonight now. Maybe I'll watch it when I'm in the pool. Because you know what? After this, I'm going to go hop in my pool. Because it's nice and hot. Let's see. Because that'll also keep me from going to the taco truck down the street. Because they smell really good right now. AOC is a woman with no horse at all. Let's watch this one out. Are we going to be able to watch it? Yes, we are. We're going to have to watch a commercial, though, I think. Yeah, a B&H commercial, of course. By the way, speaking of B&H, my package comes in on Monday with my...
President Biden sort of summing up, I guess, some of the CDC announcements today. He has his right and his due, and I guess he's trying to rally the troops. I'll never understand why he ends these speeches, as he did at the State of the Union. God bless you. Then he said, God bless the military. And at the end of the State of the Union, he says, and thank you for your patience. This time, he said, God bless the American people. And then he said, don't ever bet against the American people. He never says, God bless America. I don't know why that is. Every prior president before him has always said, God bless America. I just find that odd, okay? Don't want to obsess about it, but it is an odd thing. Now, today, we had a bunch of important CDC.
Well, wait a minute. You got hit by... Hold on. Steve Pence, you got hit by a drunk driver? Sunday morning, your left leg is filled with 4 rods and a boatload of screws. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Steve Pence. What the heck? John Wick wasn't there to protect you? Man, I am sorry, bud. I did not know. There's got to be a way you could have told me. What's up, Trade for Trump? What's in the cooler? Just water. Just water. I'm still on my Johnny Yuma diet. I'm not supposed to be drinking. Man, I wish I had known you were in the hospital. I would have given you a call or something, man. Sorry to hear that, bud. Man, I'm glad you're going home, though. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Screw and Rod Club. It's a fun place to be. All right, let's get back to the news.
CDC announcements, which essentially, as I think the president was trying to summarize,
about one
says
of those the other
if you
day.
get your vaccination,
What's
you
up,
don't have to wear a mask inside. If you get your vaccination, you don't have to wear a mask outside. So if you get your vaccination, you don't have to wear a mask.
Oh, this is an 8-minute long video. I'm not watching an 8-minute long stupid video. Sorry, guys. I thought it was shorter than that. I'm not gonna make you watch an 8-minute long video. I don't really. I watch this guy. You know, it's like one of my morning rituals to watch this guy and the other. This guy's kind of boring. He just kind of talks like like this and like and just. Not a big fan of this guy. Romney tears into Mayorkas on the border crisis. Extremely damning. Yes, it sure the hell is. You're in a hospital and the guy is in jail and a lawyer is going to take him out. Yeah, unfortunately, you know what?
A CFP professional.
The lawyers, you know what I mean? That's their job. That's what they do. That's what they do. Senator Mitt Romney sparred with the DHS secretary during a Senate hearing Thursday, saying his refusal to treat the border crisis like a crisis is extremely damning. Romney grilled Mayorkas over the crisis in the southern border during a Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs meeting. The Utah Republican pointed out the apprehensions of illegal migrants have skyrocketed since Biden took office. Let's watch it. Oops.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I must admit that I found this hearing to be stunning in that it seems, Mr. Secretary, that you're proud of the progress being made by the administration, that things are going well at the border. And I look at this chart that was prepared by Senator Johnson, and I see an extraordinary crisis. I mean, do you recognize this as an alarming crisis?
Senator, I look at immigration as a challenge that has been persistent for many years.
Of course, but we were running along here, and now we're seeing apprehensions at the border that has skyrocketed, and just as alarming, perhaps even more so, was the chart that came from Senator Portman, which is unaccompanied children who are being led into the country. An explosion. I mean, is this not a massive failure that would suggest that the administration needs to take immediate action to remedy what we're seeing here?
Senator, we have taken immediate action with respect to the unaccompanied children, and we've
is the number coming down?
We are addressing that challenge with increasing efficiency every single day.
Increasing efficiency to get them moved to other parts of the country and with families and out of these crowded facilities. I understand that. I'm delighted that we're not having kids sleeping on floors and in cages. That totally, but the number coming into our country and being released into our country is at a skyrocketed level, as is this. The question is, do you have plans to do something dramatically different such that those numbers come down to an acceptable level? Because you can imagine this overwhelms our Border Patrol agents. I mean, if they've got numbers like this they're dealing with, this means that the drug cartels can be smuggling through drugs because our folks are taking care of kids, they're taking care of people coming in illegally. Do we have plans to dramatically address what's happening here?
2 points, if I may, Senator, both of which are extremely important.
Both are very important.
Our country provide certain procedures and certain rights for children who arrive unaccompanied and have claims of asylum, who claim fear of persecution by reason of their membership in a particular social group.
I understand
so we
that.
have an obligation.
But we were turning those kids away under Title 42, and
Oh, thank you, Mr. Nice Guy.
Said we won't turn them away. We'll let them come in, and I presume as a result of that, the numbers went through the roof.
Senator, we are addressing the numbers consistent with the law
Well,
under the
do you want
trafficking
to
victim.
propose a new law? I mean, we have a crisis, both for children. I mean, you talk about the humanitarian concerns of kids that come here, and I understand we've addressed
These are
that.
children.
You're addressing that. They're children. Think of them coming here all the way from Honduras. Think of the trial of going across the entire country of Mexico to get here, and then not being able to come into the country. Yeah, let's put this up,
Senator.
I mean, this is a crisis for children. The fact that these kids are coming here making that kind of journey, and they're not going to be allowed to stay in this country.
Senator, if I may, we're the United States of America.
Thank
90%
you,
of
Carol.
these children have a parent or legal guardian in the United States, and they have a claim of fear of persecution.
So this is not a...
They're illegal alien parents, I'm sure, right?
problem then. Your view is that this is the way it's going to be.
If I may, Senator, they have a claim under the law for humanitarian relief, either their claim of asylum or their claim for special immigrant juvenile status.
Yeah.
And we can.
No, I didn't see that. Thank you, Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah. What I find astonishing, Mr. Chairman, is that we have the secretary responsible for securing our border and our immigration system who doesn't recognize these charts as being a problem.
Oh,
And there are
thank you,
human
Trade
beings
for
behind
Trump.
these
I
numbers.
appreciate that too, man.
And it's not
Everybody
saying
love
we've
you
got to make
guys.
some changes immediately. I find that extraordinary and extremely damaging.
I find it extraordinary too, right? Holy shit. Hold on, I gotta, since Mr. Nice Guy started this stuff, we gotta play his song again, right? We're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna play some news still, but what, Donnie? We gotta play Mr. Nice Guy's song. Well, Donnie comes here and says hi to me. Come here, Monster. He just wants to add attention.
You're watching EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilm Show, EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms,
He just wants to add attention.
EddieBlockFilm Show, EddieBlockFilm Show.
Come on.
Yeah, we watching Eddie, getting facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and load. Patriots prepare for the Eddie Block Show.
Then we're gonna do a little funny for a minute.
EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilm Show, EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms.
Once again, Mr. Nice Guy made that for us. So you know what we're gonna do here? Steven Crowder. We're gonna play Steven Crowder. I thought when Drunk Uncle texted me, he's like, Eddie Crowder got kicked off. I thought it was for this. I really thought it was for this video because there's some innuendo in here that wow. What, Monster?
Olympic Committee has banned athletes from wearing BLM apparel.
There go their sales.
Yeah, there you go. Well, they are an LLC. That's a fact. Athletes' protest and political messages have been banned from the Olympics.
Oh.
The ban includes raising the first ban. What, you shouldn't ban raising.
Thank
the
you,
fist.
Andy.
That's like the Olympic. Remember that?
That was the Black Power thing.
Yeah, but that was awesome.
What, you can't raise a fist? I mean, that's a little...
That was spontaneous. How do I tell my wife that dinner needs to be ready?
They didn't say during the Olympics, like when you're watching them. They meant, when the athletes are competing in them, Dave.
Oh, they can't.
So you're still in the clear.
So you shouldn't. Who's raising fists when they're trying to win a race?
Well,
Dang
I think
dog.
they're talking about on the podium.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shut up. Athletes.
Yeah, it's not very aerodynamic in the 100 meters.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
really not. It
Right
seems
there, it's like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, so
How you doing?
don't raise a fist, and there's also going to be no kneeling during the anthem.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
would hope
You wouldn't
not.
want to raise a fist
Thank
while
goodness.
swimming. No. Then again, there wouldn't be any swimmers.
That's true. We actually think, though, that BLM should start their own Olympics in retaliation.
Yes.
This
Here
is funny.
are 7+1 game suggestions for the BLM Olympics.
These are funny. You forgot the one in the chamber.
Number 7.
Lighting of the torch of a black-owned business.
Oh, boom. He's just going to
start
point
it
at
off.
you, yeah.
Number 6.
100-yard dash while carrying a flat screen.
That's got to be harder.
That's pretty difficult.
But they're
It's
lighter
oblong,
today,
it's
so
kinda
that's
weird.
great. They're not like 100 pounds like they used to be. So
That's true.
You know.
No, you
But it's
really...
the size. It's awkward.
But
you
they
know.
are stolen.
Okay, now I gotta go to
Yeah,
Telegram and look.
it is awkward. It's during a riot. You're running. It's hard.
Yeah.
Number 5, shot put through a window of a Starbucks.
Accuracy matters now.
That's
Not
true.
often. Never used to.
Yeah, that's true. Number 4, cardboard dance-off. Number 3, Gerald A.
The drive-by-athlon. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Hopefully with paintballs.
Yeah, if you want, but it won't be.
I mean, that's not a real sport then.
No. Maybe they'll use rubber bullets or tasers, right, female cops? No. Number 2, Darren.
Pole vaulting.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
I
obvious.
see.
It makes
Get
sense.
it?
Yeah.
It's spelled different.
I see.
Number 1, mental gymnastics. And what's in the chamber? Freestyle sinking. Oh, you alluded to it earlier. And that is 7+1.
All right, I won't show it on YouTube. You forgot the one in the
Can't
chamber.
wait till that's up on websites later.
Yeah, looking for it.
No, but I thought they got in trouble for when they mentioned that there won't be any fist raising while swimming, trying to say that certain people can't swim, if you know what I mean. That could be racist. All right, Jim Bob. I guess I can look at it on my phone. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. I'll check it out, Jim Bob. I will definitely check it out. Let's see. All right. Well, you know what we haven't heard for a while? We haven't done the Steven Crowder Strange Animal yet. So we got to do Strange Animal, right? Let's go. This one should have it.
Loud. It's the Tits Pajamas. .com.
Oh, PT. You know what PT is good for, Steve Pence? PT is just good for nothing. I hate physical fucking therapy. That was the worst shit I ever had to do. I did whatever I could to get out of physical therapy, and I am not lying. Freaking, what Donnie J? The last time I had one of my spinal fusions, and they're like, "Oh, you got to do PT." Fuck that. You know what I did? Like, I tested them out. I was like, "Oh, you know, that kind of hurts me when you make me do that." So then the physical therapist was like, "Oh, well, you know what? Then let's not do that." As soon as he said that, I'm like, I got that fucker. And then he's like, "You know what? I want you to do this." And I was like, "You know what? That hurt my back. I don't think I should do it anymore." I didn't do any fucking PT. Fuck PT. I hate PT. But you should do it. I'm just saying, for you should do it. For me, unless they want to pay me to do PT, I don't got time for PT. Because, let's see, what audio? Something, audio. Carol, Eddie has better audio. Drunk Uncle, he will have good audio pretty soon. Drunk Uncle has the right equipment, Drunk Uncle. Did I just say that, really? Drunk Uncle has the... You know what? I really should do a fucking shot of Crown Royal. I haven't had a Crown Royal in so long. I should do it. No, I know. PT is. I'm joking. PT is really good. I just hated fucking doing it. I did whatever I could to get out of PT. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, PT definitely is good. What happened to Jules? I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while. Some stuff happened, but I'm not going to talk about it on here. It's nothing bad. I just haven't seen her in a while. So, you still have for Vegas the week of July 19th? We got to talk to... That's not the Drunk Uncle. I'm going if Drunk Uncle's going to be there. It all depends. But he told me the wrong date. So, yeah. It all depends. It's either that weekend or the next weekend. So, Drunk Uncle, we got to figure it out. I'll call him after the show tonight before I go hop in my pool. And we'll find out. Yeah, Drunk Uncle used to be a DJ, if you guys didn't know. Drunk Uncle used to be a DJ. Confident after day when he checked this guy that hit me, he is going to make the guy pay. Hopefully he's got really good insurance, Steve Pence. Maybe you'll be a millionaire, Steve Pence. Then you can loan me some money. Oh, he's flush with money? Oh, even better. I shouldn't say anything because you know what? I was a dumbass one time and I did crash my truck while drinking. So I can't say anything. You know, I made the mistake. I'm cute. Thank you, FX Avo. How do you say it? How do you say that? Is it FX Avo? FX Avo? However you say it, thank you very much. I'm sure you're cute as well. What does flush mean? Flush means you got a shitload of fucking money. That's what flush means. Like, flush means you rolling deep. You got freaking Benjamins all up and down in you. I'm gay? Oh, no, I'm not gay. Sorry. I like women. Why am I saying sorry for that? If you're gay, you should be happy. If you're not gay, you should be happy. I don't know why I'm saying sorry, but no, I'm not gay. Not at all. I love the ladies. I love the ladies too much. Boobs get me in trouble. Right? Right, guys? Do boobs get us in trouble or what? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So, you know, I gotta keep on doing my show. My show, FX Avo. You can look up my profile or something. EddieBlockFilms. I'm an old man. I'm a real old man. Steve is single because he's trying to pick up... No, he might not be single anymore because he's trying to pick up that, what do you call it? He's trying to pick up the nurse. The nurse at the hospital, right? You won't have to pay for your rehab or nothing. You shouldn't have to pay for your rehab, Steve Pence. Anybody that hits you should make sure all those things are covered. You know, it's their fault that that it happened. You know, whether it was a mistake or not. You know, you're turning by apologizing. No, I'm not turning. I'm sorry. I don't find men attractive. Men are hairy, dirty things. I understand why women become lesbians because women are so beautiful. I don't understand how women like guys. Guys are hairy, dirty, disgusting, furry things. I don't like hairy, disgusting, furry things. Right? I'm not apologizing. I don't know why I said that. But no, I'm not gay. As I have my little tiny dog behind me. Brownie. ¿Qué haciendo? But that's right, because I got my big, huge freaking St. Bernard right here and my pit bull right behind. Where is Sugar? Sugar! Sugar! Not Panda, Sugar! Sugar's being lazy. I got my big old pit bull back there. My The nurse and Alexis is her name too? Wow. Maybe, you know what? Are you sure that, you know what this sounds like, Steve? This sounds like a, like some, what do you call those porn stories, you know? Oh yeah. So guys, you can't believe this shit. You know, freaking, you're gonna go, I was in the hospital, and my nurse, her name was Alexis, and Alexis came in, and after the sponge bath, she said, "Oh my gosh, man, Eddie, you were so just good, man. I want to take you home." Right? It sounds like one of those whatever you call those things. Mr. Nice Guy switched over to Twitch to go see who asked if I was gay. It's all right. You can ask if I'm gay. I'm not. Why is everybody going to Twitch now? Everybody's going to Twitch. We need to pay respect to John Wick. Laugh aloud. He died Sunday. Now you can call me Steve Austin, the $6 million man. You know, that's funny. That's what my parents used to call me. My parents used to call me the $6 million man. Freaking, what's up, Hemi? I haven't seen you in a while. You getting ready for the move? What else? What was I gonna say? Did somebody order a sausage pizza? Oh my god. Freaking drunk uncle. Oh my gosh. And like, you know, I was a plumber, and going to these lonely wives' house, you know, to go fix their plumbing and stuff. You know, some of the stuff that you hear, like, actually really happened. Like, I've had women just like answer the door naked, right? Just like some really, really weird stuff. So yeah, some of that stuff's true. Yeah, that's good. Have you? I've been gone. If you didn't know, I was kicked off YouTube for a while, so you can't see old chats. It was somebody named RX something or FX something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, I did fix the plumbing. No, but so I have a story like that too, Steve. But it wasn't that crazy. Well, it was actually the same time. I had my spinal fusion, one of my spinal fusions, back. It was like 4 years ago, and Angela didn't go with me this time, right? Trying to turn off this little screen. I don't want to see my little me. I don't want to see little me. So I'm in the hospital, and that was the one thing that was good about my wife. She knew, like, when I had back surgery, I have to have pillows all the way around me. This one time, this one nurse did it for me, and it took me out of pain, so I loved it. So my ex-wife knew to do this. And so this one time, you know, I hated having her sit in the hospital with me, because when I'm stuck in a hospital room and you're stuck there with me, I feel like, fuck, now I gotta watch your TV show, I gotta do, you know, not to sound bad or rude, but like, if I'm in the hospital and I'm already uncomfortable, I don't want to be made more uncomfortable by I hate visitors in the hospital. I really do. I mean, I love it when you come visit me. It's like, oh my god, thank you for coming to see me. But then after a few minutes, it's like, I feel bad because, like, now you're stuck in the hospital with me. You know what I mean? Kind of deal. So I like visitors, but I don't. So I was gonna be out there for a couple days, and so my ex-wife, I'm like, just, you know, stay home. Why be up here, you know, where she can't sleep and stuff like that. And so this one night, this nurse comes in, and they're like trying to move me, and I'm like, don't fucking move me that way. You're gonna put me in pain. And they're still doing it anyways. And then so she's like, well, we gotta move you around. And so I was all tucked in and stuff. So she starts lifting up my blanket, and you know, you're naked underneath there. And all of a sudden she looks, she's like, ooh, nice. And it starts flirting with me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, right? And then then the next nurse in the morning, she was a smoking hot CrossFit, like, not a champion, but she was like really high ranking CrossFit girl, like half black, half white, just like smoking hot, working out, all toned up and stuff. And me and her would joke around all the time. She actually gave me her phone number, and we're still friends on Facebook. But she lives up in I forget where. But yeah, I was just like, so I mean, that stuff does happen in the hospital, but very rare. Very, very, very rare. I don't know. But yeah, I don't like having guests in the hospital. I mean, like I said, hey, guy, stop it, Panda. Because I don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable going to the hospital with me. So that was just the way I felt about it. But I also, at the same time, were like, geez, why aren't these fucking people coming to visit me in the hospital? You know what I mean? There's the monster. Now they're all on the bed. Little brats. Little brats. You don't mind visitors. You told your fellow Marines when the doctor clears me out that they will have a party in the room. Yeah, you know, I love, you know, you want to come visit me at the house, that's a different story. But in the hospital, it's just so uncomfortable. You got tubes going in and out of you and stuff like that. So, it sucks. Was that me, Brittany? I actually did that one time. I got really, I went to the doctor, or it was like a clinic, like, what do you call those things? Urgent care. It was urgent care, right? So I'm sitting there, and see, I can't feel my legs, so from my knees down. So when I was plumbing, I would get sick all the time, and it would turn out I had some kind of infection or something. And so I had to get I got an infection because I got a big old hole. Something happened on the bottom of my foot, which caused an infection because I couldn't see it because it was on the bottom of my foot and I couldn't feel it. So I'm going in there to get a shot, and this girl was cute. And I mean, she was flirting with me and talking with me. And so she's like, all right, I got to give you a shot. So I go and I roll up my arm, and she's like, not there. And I was like, where? And she's like, I got to give you a shot in the butt. And I'm like, come on, you know, you just want to check out my ass, huh? And she started smiling and laughing. I mean, so I've done that before too. I'm like, you just want to give me a shot in the ass because you think I'm cute. Some hot Asian guy asked you out and it was an urgent care. No, I'm not Asian, so it wasn't me. Asians, I thought, well, I guess they are kind of white, huh? Alright, let's get back to some of the news. I got too many stories today. I've been telling too many crazy stories. We're almost out of the news anyways. Yeah, this critical race theory stuff. Have you guys been hearing this critical race theory stuff? People are getting mad. You can't stop talking about critical race theory. You white people are just covering for other white people. What a joke. Whoops. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay. I didn't copy the link. I just copied the... Hold on. I thought I copied the link. I just hit copy. Copy link. Strange animal. Now I can't get that song out of my head. Virginia parents blast school board over graphic books, critical race theory, pretty despicable. Ooh, we get to watch this one too. Hell yeah, as soon as the stupid commercial's over. What's up, Ying Yi fan? How the heck you doing? Yeah, long time no see, I know, right?
CFP professional can help you build a complete...
I gotta watch her. At least it's not a B&H photo commercial. Jesus, what's going on, Yingy? You're a hermit. You have no stories. Stand with President Trump together, never give up. That's why I'm wearing this shirt that I just got today. All right, let's turn the sound back on.
Is a tactic that was used by Hitler and the Ku Klux Klan. CRT is racist. It is abusive. It discriminates against one's color. Ban CRT. We don't want your political advertisement to divide our children or belittle them.
Listen to that. Outraged parents in Virginia fighting back against critical race theory in Loudoun County Public Schools, calling for an all-out ban on the curriculum. Joining me now to react to Loudoun County parents, Elizabeth Perrin and Joe Mobley. Thanks to the two of you for being here. I mean, look, just to start off, the lunacy of CRT is really underscored when you have a black woman destroying it like she just did in that video. But Elizabeth, your experience when you spoke out against CRT was pretty rough. Tell us about it.
Oh my God, Richard.
I didn't speak out against CRT. I spoke out against a specific board member who then turned around and put me on a blacklist that was going to find out where we worked, find out where we lived.
Welcome to the club, lady.
The mental health of our children.
Joe, what's been your experience with that school board?
Just about the same. I haven't made it onto any list yet, but I'm waiting.
Oh,
day.
he's
I
racist.
just haven't made the cut.
Yeah, he's definitely a racist. He's the gay black racist guy, right? If he's gay.
Having this agenda placed on our children, and they can't continue to politicize our children. These are our kids, and this is their education, and we need to keep being able to teach them ethics.
Here, you see what it says? It says, since white people are in a state of privilege, with regards to racial issues, meaning they can choose not to think about racial issues that don't affect them, they may not respond to discussion of race with discomfort. This is
morals and
stupid.
values that are shared at home, not in the schools.
Joe,
so if anyone...
Oh my gosh, what the conversation that's going... I was going to say the same thing too, though, Richard. You know, she can always ride you on top. Wow, the subjects we get into in this chat room. Holy
Joe,
jeez.
final question to you about the books. This is the Loudoun County response on the Equity Library. Quote, if they feel a book is not appropriate for their student, they may request an alternate be assigned. LCPS recognizes that its students and families come with a host of varying life experiences, values, and sensitivities. Yeah, I mean, that last sentence is true. That is a fact, but why don't we go back to what we all learned, the classics, what we had to read in our English texts, which, quite frankly, were appropriate for generations upon generations?
Well, they'd say that perpetuates whiteness and is racist because the Dickens and Hawthornes and Twains of the world were bigots, which is insane. But another problem with it is it's hard for parents to speak out if they don't know about it. Very few parents know about these ridiculous books and the ridiculous subject matter.
Because most parents right now are not paying that much attention to their kids. You know why they're learning about it? Because now that their kids are at home and they have to watch Zoom class with them, right? Parents, get more into your freaking kids learning. You know, do homework with them. See what kind of shit they're teaching them. You will be in disbelief if you see the kind of shit that they're teaching your kids in school, right? That's another problem. You know, so many people are out either working or just, you know, too busy for their kids. Take the time and do homework with your kids, folks. I'm just saying.
So saying that they can opt out of it is really, it's somewhere between a red herring and a straw man.
So, Joe, quickly before we go, you do not feel offended by Shakespeare, correct?
I don't know.
Okay, got it. Elizabeth and Joe, come back.
Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? You know what, Steve Pence? I don't know, actually, to be honest with you. I haven't been paying much attention to the news. Like I said, I was sick in bed for like 4 days, and I've been working out in my yard, getting a nice tan. But I'm getting my pool ready, too, so my above-ground pool is ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go swimming. Probably go skinny dipping so that way, since the FBI is watching my cameras, they can see something nice. Pelosi condemns Marjorie Taylor Greene's verbal assault on AOC. I haven't even seen what she said yet, to be honest with you. Now, Nancy Pelosi and House Speaker. Two Washington Post reporters witnessed Green aggressively confront AOC. I know you're not supposed to call it anymore, but outside the House chamber on Wednesday, and Pelosi said the incident was reported to her office. Wait a minute. So they want to defund the police, but they're not worried about calling on the cops on each other. Now Nancy Pelosi is now acting like a cop, right? Let's see. This was a reporter to her office. Pelosi called Greene's conduct a verbal assault and abuse of our colleague. Oh my God. It's so beyond the pale of anything that is keeping with bringing honor to the House, not being dishonored. What does she say? You don't care about the American people. Let's see. Oh, here it says, Washington Post reported that Greene called out AOC as they left the House chamber late Wednesday afternoon when the progressive Democrat kept walking. Greene reportedly picked up her pace and began shouting at her, supporting Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Greene also brought up her desire to debate AOC about her radical socialist beliefs. You don't care about the American people. Why do you support terrorists and Antifa? AOC never stopped to talk, but at one point turned around to throw her hands in the air in an exasperated motion. Her office then called on House leadership to take action. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh, she looks ugly in mint green. I mean, she's not exactly the best looking woman anyways, but she'd do in a pinch. Oh yeah, so I want to read this one. Hold on, this one looks good. What's kind of funny? Let's see. It was kind of funny, Eddie. I had a fellow Marine with me when the accident happened. When I realized how bad my leg was, I actually told him to bring that driver. Oh yeah, I bet you wanted to kick his ass. I would have wanted to kick his ass, right? So California teacher cancels class time and assigns homework instead to attend son's wedding in Mexico. Really? So as the California parents are taking state leaders to court in their effort to reopen schools for in-person learning, a West Contra Costa County teacher. So Contra Costa County is like it's East Bay basically. It's why can't I think of the stupid name? Starts with the C and it's not Contra somethingville. What the hell? Why can't I think of the name of that freaking name of the city over there? I freaking worked in that city building schools for a little bit. Don't call her AOC, call her Sandy. Right on, Tony B. The teacher, Barbara McIntyre, has been working remotely due to health concerns surrounding so she's afraid of the coronavirus. A West Contra County teacher told kindergartners last week that she'll be teaching from vacation in Mexico next week and cutting back on some class time. But she'll be traveling abroad to celebrate her son's wedding, according to an email sent to parents shared with Fox. I will be traveling to Mexico for my son's long-deferred wedding on May 19th after school for approximately 12 plus or minus days. While I will be teaching from Mexico, some days will contain lessons due to travel and limited family activities. Thursday, May 20th will be completely asynchronous day, as will our return date, yet to be established due to my mother's health. All supplies and materials will be provided ahead of time. Please contact me. So she's going to be traveling to Mexico, but yet she has to teach from home because she's afraid of COVID. What's up, Susan? How the heck you doing? What's up, Boris? I didn't see you there earlier. Can you believe that shit? Why can't I think of the name of that city in Contra Costa? Starts with the C. I mean, I can see the schools that I actually worked on. You leaving too, Hemi? Hold on, let's see. Concord. It's Concord. That's what it is. I knew I was close. Hey, Susan, don't worry about it. It's all good. We told Dar. She understood. She's not mad at you. All right, let's copy this link. Let's see. We're almost done, and then we can go do some fun stuff. Texas constable shot multiple times during a chase of 2 subjects. How much you want to bet? They were illegals, too. The incident began when Dallas police officers from the department's fugitive unit were tracking 2 suspects wanted for felony charges. The Dallas Police Department told Fox News a police helicopter asked nearby law enforcement agencies to conduct a traffic stop. The Ellis County Sheriff's Office and the Waxahachie Police Department, I'm guessing I said that right. When authorities tried to stop the vehicle, the suspects fled and a chase ensued. So these officers got shot, so everybody keep them in their thoughts and prayers. Let's go to the political cartoon of the day. Copy. Let's paste this bad boy up here. Let's see. I forgot I didn't hit copy and not copy link. Stupid Eddie. I'm still getting back used to this. I'm still getting back in the groove, guys. Squad cheering on Israel's war. Give me an H. Give me an A. Give me an M. Give me an A. Give me an S. Hamas way. Oh my gosh, look at the big old belly they put on Talib. Oh my gosh, that's freaking funny. And the big old titties they put on AOC. Oh my gosh. Let's see, worst president ever. I'll need that back. Carter. Giving it to Joe Biden. Oh my god, the blue say, what a crap hole, I'm out of here. Oh well, it looks like a nice place. Red state, same old socialist voting habits. Of course. Please let us in so we can be victims of systematic racism and white supremacy. Chauvin, so what are your grounds for the appeal? Jury temp. Speak softly and compassionately carry a big stick. Socialism. The U.S. economy. Yeah, it's taking it down. Big tech oligarchs tear down this wall. Yeah. That's definitely true. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Oh, thank you, Paul. I'm still just trying to get back in the groove again. It's been a while. Something really smells here, Rudy. Special agent. I think critical race training is affecting his self-esteem. We're not a racist nation, but racism does still exist in some areas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Come again. CBS 60-minute hit piece. Oh yeah, we saw this one already. All right, let's go to YouTube. Let's see what's on YouTube now. Let's do some YouTube fun stuff, right? Caught on camera? No, we can't do that. We'll get in trouble. We haven't. Let's see if there's, since I've been gone. Let's see if there's any gas station encounters. I know there's a gas shortage. Are you serious? They don't have any new ones? What the hell, man? They should have had a new one already. Alright, let's go to Twitch. Let's see what the hell's going on Twitch. Let's go see if Wolf Neve is back on Twitch yet. Oh, wait, it's too late. He's asleep already. You leave Cali June 3rd, huh? Just another day of chaos and Biden's. Let's see what this person has to say. Oh, I gotta watch their stupid commercial.
Please. It's streaming.
I like watching Peacock, by the way, because I can watch The Office on there. Oh, and I watched... Alright. I watched one of my favorite of all-time movies. It's a Denzel Washington. It's called Man on Fire. Freaking Creasy. That dude is a fucking badass, man. I cry every time I watch that stupid movie. Let's see what's going on here.
It is whatever it is. You know, you can call yourself a dad no matter what you are. You know, it doesn't matter. Nothing has a real definition. There's no shared language.
Hey, there's 69 people in here.
We can't even agree on language, the definition of what things mean. We were just talking about that before the show, that, like, there's all these words somebody could use without even knowing they're using a word that offends somebody because the language keeps changing. They change the language intentionally so that we can't communicate effectively, because shared languages is the key to us having a cultural sort of peace
it's really
amongst
simple.
each other.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, and this goes across everything. Like,
Oh,
look at
this is...
entertainment.
Oh,
Here's
this is
another
Tim Pool.
15 years,
Oh, they're
20
showing
years
Tim Cass.
of subtly giving impressions to little kids,
Alright, let's
teenagers,
see.
and adults, where along the way...
Elohim. It says hood.
And you go down.
Wait! Talk about the bass being too loud. We watched Human Dilemma. Let's watch Brant for Liberty.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Dunn, for what purpose?
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Okay, that looks boring. I'm bored. These people are not good. Hemi, you got any ones you want to show us? Hemi normally has some good links. You got any good links to show us, Hemi? Let's see what we can look in. Breaking news, CDC eases mask wearing guidance. Disney World reacts to it. Let's see what Disney World...
Resume some sense of normalcy.
Meanwhile, in these email statements to News 6, a handful of Central Florida school districts say they are still finalizing their mask policies or have decided face coverings are optional. Now, most of the school districts say if they do plan to repeal some of these mask policies, it wouldn't go into effect for at least a month due to school board guidelines. For now, I'm live in Orange.
All right, let's look it up.
it's hard to believe we can say this, but traffic in Santa Monica just got worse. One of the main bridges that connects PCH to Ocean Avenue is now closed. CBS 2's Amber Lee is live at the California Incline to show us why. Good morning, Amber.
They're not showing much on it.
To resume some sense of normalcy.
By the way, Huntington Beach, there's an event going on Saturday. I'm thinking about going because I know Antifa will be there. And you know Antifa likes to mess with me. So, you know, Makers React. Let's see everything you need to know about the new CDC. Did you see when that one lady was, the one senator was telling the CDC, I don't trust you for anything? Let's see. Forget her name now. I was watching Susan Collins. Here it was.
Dr. Walensky, I used to have the utmost respect for the guidance from the CDC. I always considered the CDC to be the gold standard. I don't anymore. And I want to give you 3 examples where I think the conflicting, confusing guidance from your agency has undermined public confidence and contradicts the scientific guidance.
She reminds me of, you know, the old man that shaking the jowls. That's what she reminds me of, right?
Many experts. The first has to do with school openings, an issue that we've talked about before. The New York Post reported that a powerful teachers union, the AFT, successfully secured changes verbatim in draft guidance on school reopenings. This came about because of an outside group that did a FOIA request that revealed extensive interactions
Everybody likes seeing you.
the AFT and the CDC. This has been described by Dr. Monica Gandhi, a professor who has written extensively about the coronavirus, as very, very troubling. She's referring to the emails back and forth between the CDC and the
Okay, we're gonna
AFT.
play that next, Tammy.
And she says, this is not how science-based guidance should work or be put together. My second example is from a New York Times story that appeared today. It talks about CDC guidelines on mask wearing, and where the CDC announced that less than 10% of COVID-19 transmission was occurring outdoors. The article points out that this is, quote, almost certainly misleading, and goes on to say there is not a
I'm sorry you're not feeling good, Susan.
documented COVID infection anywhere in the world from casual outdoor interactions, such as walking past someone on a street or eating at a nearby table. The third example.
Okay,
has
she's
to
getting
do with
boring
new
now.
guidances.
But yeah, I don't trust the CDC either, right? I mean, come on. I won't say why. I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube.
The power mat on the Hill had a big sit-down in both chambers. They had to get to the bottom of the radical domestic terrorism sweeping the country.
The horror of domestic violent extremism is still with us.
You can call it a riot or resurrection. This man died while he was in the middle of this attack on our Capitol.
I can't wait until black people hate black people.
No, not that radicalism. Haven't you heard? Black Lives Matter and Antifa firing guns into innocent citizens' cars is the new peaceful protest.
The ideological outlook of the individual committing these alleged crimes is not important to the Department of Justice. But what resources has
Good night,
the
Kim Tone.
department dedicated to identifying and prosecuting the individuals responsible for the violent acts last summer that were aimed at institutions like courthouses and police
Andy, good night, bud.
As you might expect, I know more about the resources we're putting into January 6th because most of those resources have been put in on my watch during the time I've been here.
An Asian American viciously beaten on a New York City subway. NYPD officials say they're still investigating whether it's a hate crime.
The J train beating is brutal. Fists flew both ways until they didn't. Eventually, an Asian man passes out after getting punched, choked.
Tonight to a story you saw first on 2. A woman is now charged with a hate crime in connection with an attack on the owner of a beauty supply store.
Okay, I thought stripes were supposed to make you look smaller. What's up, Indigo? How the heck you doing? Thank you for dropping by.
Deandra Young is one of 2 customers accused of assaulting Jung Kim on St. Patrick's Day.
Another suspect slammed a 71-year-old grandmother to the ground, yanking her purse so hard that the strap broke off. And here, this one is really disturbing. A 91-year-old man shoved so hard, knocked to the ground.
Oh, no, not the overwhelming black on Asian hate crimes. They're still trying to brand that as white supremacy.
I don't doubt that to some extent the COVID virus has increased hostility or resentment or racist attitudes among some white people. However, in the most horrific attacks that we've seen on video, widely available to the public time and time again, the attackers are not white. What the Democrats or the far left have done actually quite effectively in the past year or so is to libel former President Trump for something that the Democrats themselves actually are very much guilty of.
No. Congress and the intelligence community have had their sights set on a scourge threatening their precious corporocratic country club for decades. Patriotic Americans.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Unfortunately, the horror of domestic violent extremism is still with us. Indeed, the FBI assessed that 2019 was the deadliest year for violent domestic extremism since 1995. In March of this year, the intelligence community, in a report drafted by DHS, the FBI, and the National Counterterrorism Center, under the auspices of the Director of National Intelligence, assessed that domestic violent extremists pose an elevated threat in 2021.
Racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists are the most likely to conduct mass casualty attacks against civilians, and anti-government or anti-authority violent extremists, specifically militia violent extremists, are the most likely to target law enforcement, government personnel, and government facilities.
I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Mark.
As Minority Report becomes reality, the Department of Homeland Security plans to launch a warning system to detect domestic terrorism threats by gathering and analyzing intelligence on public social media posts and making predictions on future actions.
And so what we are doing is dedicating analysts to understanding the narratives that are being communicated on the social media platforms and identifying linkages between those narratives and indicators of intention to commit violent acts.
So rather than deal with real international terrorism threatening our open borders, our tax dollars will go to an intelligence community morphing into Silicon Valley.
It is a very, very important constitutionally, as a matter of constitutional law, that we both protect and safeguard individuals' right of speech and right of assembly. Yet we address with all our law enforcement capabilities those who really predicate acts of violence on false narratives and dangerous ideologies.
And as the madness ensues, free speech itself has now become a political prisoner. John Bound reporting.
All right, guys, this is going to be the last one because I got to go to the bathroom, number one, and I'm getting tired too, like everybody else. So this will be the last one, but yeah, this Asian hate stuff, it's awful.
The massive national transformation towards energy independence that America finally achieved in 2020, which would have shifted America First exceptionalism into overdrive, is being dismantled.
Well, I was introduced as the former governor of Michigan, but actually,
I'm a scientist. You've got solar and wind opportunity all across the nation. In fact, if you look just at the upper northern states in the West, they could do geothermal, or you could look at Texas and say we could lead the nation in the solutions to smart grid. In the middle eastern states, which have access to forests and to agricultural waste, they might say we're going to lead the nation in biofuels.
At the Department of Energy, we have the solutions to tackle our climate emergency.
This morning, the cyber attack on the nation's largest fuel pipeline now leading to gas shortages as multiple states face dwindling supply.
So you still don't have the technical information you need to be able to be responsive and to provide support to critical infrastructure. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, but that is not surprising given that it's, they've only been working on the incident response since over the weekend, and it's fairly early. We have had historically good relationship with both Colonial as well as the cybersecurity firms that are working on their behalf.
Up until 2020, the United States had imported more petroleum than it had exported.
I've been in 2 gas lines already.
This morning?
This morning.
How long did you wait for the first one?
Been in both lines over an hour, and I'm out of gas. Dead out.
Baby boomers and older generations remember the double whammy oil crisis of 1973 and 1979. It was a wake-up call that America's dependence on foreign oil meant our national security wasn't all it was cracked up to be, and that the bounty of American oil had to be tapped.
America is now the world's largest oil and gas producer, which was unimaginable just a few short years ago.
Now the power is being turned off under the installed and illegitimate New World Order stooge Joe Biden.
I'm announcing my plan for
Stooge.
clean energy revolution.
As the AAA said prices were heading towards their highest level since 2014, and emergencies are declared in at least 18 states. But this time it isn't Saudi Arabia quadrupling the price of a barrel of oil due to support over the Yom Kippur War. This time it's a combination of intentional, horrible leadership.
Biden's decision to revoke a permit for Keystone XL will certainly be a topic of discussion. It marks the end of a saga spanning more than 12 years over the pipeline meant to carry Canadian crude to the United States.
Cyber attacks.
Russian cyber hackers are going to ruin our gasoline, our transportation, and our electricity grid. This is a terrible position for Biden to be in, and so far, he and his folks have said nothing.
Even with the turning on of the pipeline system, they still may
Boris, we gotta do
feel a
this.
supply crunch.
And the United Nations Agenda 2030 with a motive bigger than Dallas.
It is the inventory and control plan. Inventory and control of all land, all water.
What the heck is
all
up with the
minerals,
hair?
All plants, all animals, all construction, all means of production, all food, all energy, all information, and all human beings in the world.
And you think that American public is going to say, we don't want the drilling offshore anymore. If Americans say that, you are going to be accepting $6 to $8 per gallon at the gas pump as an alternate in the near future.
And this is the move to nationalize the oil companies that we're now going to see from this. And the head of the Department of Transportation 2 months ago saying, we are officially anti-car, and we're going to make you use buses and trains. So this is their dream.
In the year 2015, the world agreed on the ambitious, inclusive, and universal sustainable development goals, making a commitment to leave no one behind.
It is so decided. As prices continue to skyrocket, the summer of 2021 is shaping up to potentially be a food, energy, and riotous hell on earth. John Bound reporting.
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me. I am bouncing up and down because I have to use the restroom. Also, don't forget that tomorrow, once again, I'm gonna have a late class. So I won't be on. Drunk Uncle has work, so I don't know what time Drunk Uncle, if he wants to do a show again. I'm going to talk to him in a minute, so we'll see. So for sure, I will be on at 8 o'clock. Drunk Uncle might be on a little bit earlier, now that I showed him what to do and how to get on there, right? Excuse me. Uh-oh, I'm getting that Rona. But, sorry guys, thank you once again, Richard, for the shirts. I love them. They're awesome. If you want to get them, look up Richard Hertz. He'll help you out. But yeah, I gotta get going, guys. You guys have a good night. I'm glad to be back on. It sucks being kicked off of YouTube, so gotta play my song, right? Yeah, everybody sleep good.
You watching EddieBlockFilms, 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 EddieBlockFilms Show, EddieBlock.
Drunk Uncle, I'll call you after I go to the bathroom and maybe go get some. And I gotta cook something to eat still too.
The EddieBlockFilms Show, EddieBlockFilms Show. Yeah,
you watching Eddie. Heck yeah, Boris, you're always helping out, so why not?
Audio ready, so unlock, yep, and unload. Patriots prepared for the EddieBlock Show. EddieBlockFilms,
I gotta
EddieBlockFilms Show,
up my stuff behind me.
EddieBlockFilms Show, EddieBlockFilms, EddieBlockFilms.
Alright guys, thank you all. Thank you for watching. Glad Drunk Uncle did a great job.